What was your last grade? Now, before you answer, I want you to think about something. How quickly did that grade change the way you felt about yourself? Maybe an A made you feel successful. Maybe a C made you feel disappointed. Maybe failing something made you question whether you belong in college at all. But here's the question I want us to talk about today. When did a number on a screen become a measurement of your worth? Because your GPA can measure academic performance, but it cannot measure you. Welcome back to Just Breathe. It's okay. If you're a student who puts a lot of pressure on yourself to succeed, this video is especially for you. Because somewhere along the way, many of us learn to connect achievement with worth. When we're doing well, we feel good enough. When we're struggling, we start questioning ourselves. And that's an exhausting way to live. A grade tells you something very specific. It tells you how you performed on an assignment. That's it. It doesn't measure your kindness, your creativity, your resilience, your ability to grow, your potential, your courage, or how hard you had to fight just to make it through that semester. A grade is information, it's not your identity. You can fail an exam without being a failure. Those are two completely different things. When you spend hours studying, sacrifice sleep, miss things you wanted to do, and you tried as hard as you could, a disappointing grade can hurt. And it's okay to be disappointed, but disappointment doesn't have to be self-hatred. Instead of saying, I'm stupid, try, I didn't understand this yet. Instead of, I'm terrible at this, try, I need a different strategy. Instead of, I'll never be successful, try, this was one result. That small change matters because one response attacks who you are. The other gives you somewhere to go next. Your GPA doesn't know that you worked a shift before class. It doesn't know that you were exhausted. It doesn't know that something difficult was happening at home. It doesn't know how anxious you felt walking into that exam. It doesn't know that you almost gave up, but showed up anyway. Numbers don't tell the whole story. People do. So please don't reduce your entire story to one number. Maybe success this semester isn't getting straight A's. Maybe it's asking for help before you're drowning. Maybe it's going to office hours. Maybe it's turning assignments in instead of avoiding them because they aren't perfect. Maybe it's getting enough sleep before an exam. Maybe it's finishing the semester without completely losing yourself. That counts too. I want you to remember who you are when you're not a student. What makes you laugh? What do you care about? Who do you love? What are you curious about? What kind of person are you becoming? College is something you're doing. It isn't everything you are. And someday, your transcript will become a very small part of a much larger life. So if you received a bad grade this semester that disappoints you, feel disappointed. Learn from it. Ask what you can do differently. But please don't turn one academic result into a judgment about the rest of your life. You are more than a GPA, more than an assignment, more than your mistakes, more than your achievements. Take a deep breath. You don't have to earn your worth. You already have it. And in my next video, we're going to talk about another number we often use to measure ourselves. how much we get done. Because productivity doesn't determine your worth either.